Hey everyone, this is Joe. I'm with Precision Eyeballing, and we're here today with HopCurious, and this is Bringing to the Table.
Hey everyone, it's Charles here. What I'm bringing to the table is EARTH THIRST Double IPA from EEL River Brewing Company. It's an all-organic double IPA, 8.2%. Let's go ahead and give this bad boy a try. Whew, right away. It smells very clean, very fresh, kind of outdoorsy, a little hoppy.
Yeah, I definitely got that kick, that fresh kick right off the bat. Just, boo, here it is, the hops. Real clear, real light. You know, not too much in the way of malt there, but I'm fine with it.
Definitely got the hoppiness, and it smells pretty organic to me.
It smells like a pine forest, except they're hops and you're just walking through a forest like that. Is that not the dream?
Let's go ahead and give this bad boy a taste. Whew. It is bitter right off the bat. I get it, like just pungent, strong hoppiness. I like it. Dry mouth.
Yeah, that's pretty bitter and hoppy.
Hoppiness, I don't know what you guys get hoppiness from. Pretty hoppy. A little bit of a creamy aftertaste.
It's kind of weird because I got citrus. Like,
I got that. I agree with that.
yeah, I get like a lot
In
of
the
citrus
middle,
in there.
I'd say.
So
Citrus
yeah,
section.
not too hoppy right up front.
What
either,
kind of
like.
citrus? Like a lemon or?
It's funny because that second
an
sip was
orange?
almost like I got banana that time almost, but I know that's
That
not
could
like
be that creaminess.
it could. Yeah, probably that creaminess right there.
Does this taste any different than what a double IPA would normally taste like? Like, organically speaking, can you actually taste the difference between this beer and, say, another beer?
What's the organic part about it?
It's kind of like Rogue Farms, where it's
So like they grew their own stuff?
They grew their own stuff. Their
Not
own malt,
necessarily
their
growing their
grain.
own, but that they know it's like a locally sourced that doesn't use a lot of pesticides or anything like that.
Okay. It's kind of hard to try and pinpoint if there's a taste difference between organic and non-organic in a beer.
I mean, we had one earlier in the season, which was the Rogue Farms beer that we had.
7 hop.
The 7
Yeah,
hop.
that was there.
I think the cleanliness of it kind of reminds me, like Bob said, of something more organic, just how clean it tastes. Kind of reminds you of being organic.
It's refreshing to have a crisp, clean IPA that's not going to be like heavy or weigh you down.
Yeah, I was thinking too. The organic also probably applies to the hops. So I wonder if there's a different, maybe hop profile in it or something that's going on there. Kind of it's like a more simple mix. I don't know. Yeah, it is kind of like a simple beer that kind of keeps coming to mind. And yeah, don't try to go too crazy with it, and you get nice, clean, crisp product like this.
All right, guys. Could you see this in like your local bar? So not like a brewery, not like, I mean, I'm talking like a major chain restaurant. So your Applebee's, your TGI Fridays, etc. Could you see this on tap?
I kind of do, and as a more mainstream restaurant, it probably would be more marketable. You know, people are into the IPAs, so you say, oh, it's a double IPA, people are going to be like, ooh, I'm interested, but like maybe they're not quite as hop curious as they think they are. So this would be a good selling point, you know, like, oh, like you think you like double IPAs, like, because there's double IPAs that are crazy, and this doesn't really.
The organic could attract people.
Also that. Oh, yeah, definitely at a restaurant like that.
I'm going to have to disagree with Bob on that one. I don't really think I could see it as at an Applebee's or a TGI Fridays. People that usually go to those kind of restaurants aren't really interested in the beer per se. I mean, people usually go to bars that are known for having 200 beers on tap to get a good quality beer like this one. They're not going to go to Applebee's to look for, what was this beer called again?
It is EARTH THIRST Double IPA.
They're not going to order an EARTH THIRST Double IPA at an Applebee's. I'm sorry. They're going to go to an Applebee's and order a Coors Light because they're a regular. Or they're going to order like a Blue Moon because that's like everybody's go-to Belgian wheat.
Right, but that's what's always available at those stores. And so what I'm saying is you offer something like this as kind of like a alternative to that, because craft beer is taking off and people are kind of like thinking about more, especially the organic. Organic's got to sell it.
Again, I'm gonna have to disagree. People that goes to those type of places know what they're gonna get, just Coors Light and Blue Moon. They know what the appetizer specials are and everything. They're not gonna go to find this beer.
Say no on the chain restaurants, but yes to say a chain Whole Foods or Sprouts or any kind of organic marketplace that maybe has like a food place that you can get food and drinks at.
Yeah, Whole Foods would probably have something.
Then you
like
can
this
probably
if
get
they
this
have, like,
because like
a ton of
everyone's all
food
about the
tap.
organic stuff at those kinds of markets and those kinds of areas.
I mean, I'm gonna have to say, of course, like I could see this beer being in one of those places. Now, Applebee's, TGI Fridays, probably not, but at BJ's,
You didn't say that.
a Yard House, like those, Buffalo Wild Wings, probably the
it's not gonna go
larger chains would have maybe something like this.
All right, so to kind of follow up, what would you guys rate this beer?
I'd rate this beer a 5. If this was at a place where I could get a growler or a 6-pack easily, I'd buy it in a heartbeat. I think it's a nice, crisp, refreshing double IPA that's drinkable on a hot day, and it's not something that's gonna be overbearing or make me feel like too full.
I'd rate this beer as buy it at a bar, and I'd kind of reiterate is how fresh it is. It does feel kind of nice, especially when it's getting kind of hotter in California. Not right now because it's kind of cold, but when it gets hotter, this is like pretty refreshing. It's not super hoppy that you're like, oh my god, I can't feel my taste buds anymore. But it's fresh, it's clean, and it's pretty good.
In the spirit of going down the line, I'm gonna rate this a 3. I'd recommend it to a friend. I may or may not buy it at a bar, so I'm not gonna go with 4, but I'll give it a 3. Cheers.
Oh, I'm kind of right there with you, Joe. Like, definitely recommend it to a friend. I like those crazy double IPAs that are super hoppy, super malty, something crazy about them. And like we're saying, this one's simple, not bad, just not my style.
Hey everyone, this is Joe. Thanks for watching.
We are HopCurious.
Stay curious.